Clint Cosgrove rivals national recruiting analysts here with one of the nation's top 2024 receivers, if not one of the top players overall, Ryan Wingo out of St. Louis University High School. Definitely a guy who will be in that five-star discussion. And thank you for coming on to talk about your recruitment, Ryan.
And thank you for having me.
And now it's always a pleasure to catch up, man. And you are a guy that I've been hearing about for a long time. Obviously you had older brothers, you come from a football family, but I was told early on, maybe back when you were in sixth or seventh grade, that you were going to be the guy. And one of the things that people always talked about was the speed that you had. And I know you're running track. Tell me a little bit about your track season, any of your events that you're running, PRs that you have, and that sort of thing.
So my freshman year, I ran outdoor for my team, my school, SLU. I ran 10.8.9, 21.9.8. So like between 21.8, 21.9. I think it was 21.9. I'm not sure. And then I ran an open for like just to get stronger. I think I ran like 50.8, and then I ran relays, but those splits don't really matter. But yeah.
That's rolling for a freshman. And I know you've developed a lot in the last year, including adding size. So I'm excited to see what those track times are like this year. So I did mention before, you come from a football family. You got Ronnie, your brother, who played at Arkansas, Raymond, who played at Missouri. Tell me a little bit about how they have coached you up on not only what to expect once you get to college, but kind of how to approach the recruiting process.
Yeah. So they kind of coached me up, as you said, like what to look for in a school. So um, like family, it's a family environment. Got to make sure like the fans love you when you come up there. Um, they told me not to look for coaches because coaches like they come and go. Not as like a bad thing because some stay, but as a thing you just can't just go there for a coach. You got to go there like for you and like your interests. And yeah, that's kind of what they showed me because I was so young from when they was actually going through the process, so I can't really like put a lens on everything that was going on back then. But from like the main things that they told me, that's kind of what they told me.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have expected to start getting the offers that you were getting at such a young age. So that can kind of, that can kind of be surreal. So I'm sure you still lean on them today whenever you have any questions about it, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Now, latest in your recruitment, you've obviously blown up. You've gotten a lot of big offers. Tell me about any new offers that you've had, and teams that you've really been in contact with the most.
Yeah. So my latest offer was from Kansas a few days ago. Who I've been in contact with the most is like Texas A&M, Penn State, really most of the schools. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
And you have offers from pretty much every Power Five conference in the nation. Um, being from St. Louis is going far away from home. Is location going to pay or play into your decision in the end, or are you just looking for the best fit?
I'm really looking for the best fit. I feel like sometimes location will come and play when you like trying to get your family out to games and things like that. But I feel like it's got to be my best interest for me and for like my future. So I really don't have like no I guess boundary to go somewhere. So yeah,
Looking for the best fit in the end, no matter where it is, huh?
yes sir.
Okay. How about upcoming visit plans? Obviously, you have a lot of options. Do you have any upcoming visit plans that you have set in stone, or places that you would like to visit?
So I don't really have anything set in stone yet, but I'm thinking about getting up somewhere for Junior Day. I'm not sure where. Probably. I honestly don't know. I can't really tell you, but want to get up to Texas A&M this spring, and then I'll probably take some more visits this summer to numerous places, probably because it's a long summer. So where I can get up this summer and also this spring, still probably one or two because I could run track, so it's kind of be hard for me
Yeah.
to get out. But yeah, for sure, I try to get up to a lot of schools this year.
Makes sense. Hopefully, hopefully you'll have some track meets in some of those places, make it a little easier. So, speaking of the visits, when you're going on these visits and you're looking at these schools, what is important to you? What are you looking for? What is your decision going to come down to in the end? And, how are you going to find out if these schools fit that criteria while you're on campus?
Um, I guess you could say like the student. Not I can't really say the student body because you don't really see it on your visit, but like the athletes and stuff like that, like how they kind of like carry themselves, like the workouts, how they work out, how they practice because you're going up doing like spring ball, you'll see them practicing. So you want to be like, go somewhere where you can compete right away. So I kind of look into that. Um, but yeah, that's for sure. Like, I want to go somewhere where I can compete early. So when I go to schools, I look at like, okay, he look good, but I feel like I can outbeat him and stuff like that. That type of
Okay. That competitive mindset. I love
yes,
it.
sir.
So with all the options, and obviously you've named a couple schools that you'd like to get to, and there's more that you didn't name that you'd like to get to, and you're going to continue to get offers. But are there any favorite schools at the moment, or are you just looking to see how things play out?
I got a few in my mind, but I'm really open to any and every school. So yes, sir.
Okay, keeping it close to the vest, keeping the
Yes,
options
sir.
open. I like
Mhm.
it. Speaking of which, I mean, you're 24, you got plenty of time. But I know this recruiting process, especially a guy being recruited as highly as you are, it can be a little overwhelming at times. And some guys like to end it early, some guys enjoy it and like to play it out. Do you have a commitment timeline? Are you looking to commit by a certain point in your career?
Me and my dad was actually just talking about this like a week or two ago. Um, I'm not sure yet. It all just depends on how stuff play out. But what me and my dad was talking about, I think it'll be around like senior year for sure.
Okay.
Mm.
Um, and then I'm going to hit you with one that we did not talk about beforehand. And this comes from someone at your school, somebody who works in your school, a teacher request, in fact. What is your favorite class at SLU?
English.
English.
Hmm.
Now, does Coach Cruz teach English?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it was a loaded question. I had a feeling. When I told him that I was going to interview you, he's like, make sure you ask him what is his favorite class. I
Yes,
love
sir.
it. Now, it's important to have your recruiting coordinator at the school. It's important to be that be the favorite class.
Yeah,
So,
got to.
yeah, no, you gave the right answer. He's going to love that. So, no, I appreciate your time, man. I look forward to watching you play next year. I mean, I can't believe you have 2 years left, but watching you play the next 2 years and then obviously beyond in college. But thank you so much for your time. Look forward to talking to you in the future and getting more recruiting updates and seeing how this whole thing progresses for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Always, man.